year, Sasha was paid 15,400 after deductions from a gross salary, 70% of her gross salary. So we've got to be careful that we recognise here that that's what she was paid, and the question is saying that that was worth 70% of her gross salary. So the first thing we've got to identify from this is that 70% of salary is equivalent to £15,400. So we get that from the statements here. This year Sasha's gross salary is increased by 2% to work out the increase. So we're just after the increase. So again, we've got to really be careful that we're identifying the key bits of what the question wants. We've got to give the answers in pounds. So we've identified straight away then that this 15,400 is worth 70% of salary. So we need to find out what the actual salary is, because we've got to work out what the increase is on the salary of the gross salary. So basically the question's saying we need to find the gross salary. So gross salary is basically what you get before you pay all your taxes and everything else. So that's what they mean by the deductions, is there could have been tax, national insurance and various pension payments, various other things that come out if you pay that you don't get to see. And you just get what's called the net salary into your bank to use to spend on what you want. So we're saying 70% of salary is 15,400. Lots of ways of doing this. I could work out what 1% is by dividing by 70. Personally, I can see here that this is a multiple of 10. So 10%, we're going to do how many sevens go into 15,400? 7 tens are 70%. If I can find out what 10% is, then I can just times that answer by 10 to get up to the 100%, which will be the total gross salary. So 7s into 1 doesn't go, so we carry the 1 over to the next digit. So 7s into 15, 2 7s are 14. Take away that from 15 is 1, so we've got a 1 to carry over. 7s into 14 is 2, 2 7s are 14. No remainders, so 7s into nothing, 7s into nothing. So 10% is going to be equal to £2,200. So the gross salary is 100%, so we need to times up by 10. So 100% is going to be 22,000. So we've literally times that up by 10 to make the total gross salary. So we now know what the gross salary is, so we can find out what 2% is. Lots of ways of doing this, but 1% is probably the easiest way. So to find 1% of anything on a non-calculated paper, then if we take the gross salary and divide it by 100, because the gross salary is the 100%, divided by 100 will tell us what 1% is. Move everything down twice, so down twice gives us 1, down twice gives us 220. So we're talking about pounds all the time here. So 1% is 220. So the question wanted 2%, so we wanted 2% of increase. So 2% is going to be 2 lots of this, so we're going to times that up by 2. So the answer will be £440. So the key to this question then was to identify the key information. 15,400 was what she actually got paid, so that was a key bit of information. So we can tick how we've used that. She was paid 70% of her gross salary, so really key that we identify that that was the same. So the 15,400 was the same as 70%, and then we want to work out 2%. So we've used that. Work out the increase in the salary. Yeah, we've done that, and give your answer in pounds. Yeah, we've done that. So again, it's useful to tick off at the end and say, have I done everything? Have I taken account of all the information? And then have I got an answer which makes sense? So 2%, £440, then that's how you do that question.